Hey everyone, Gurky here with Exis, bringing you another Sword of Convallaria video. In this video, we are going to talk about INANNA, or INANNA, or whatever it is you want to call her. The GOAT! Alright, so when we get in here, she is part of the Sword of Convallaria and area teams. She is disciplined. So let's check out her trait. At the start of battle, INANNA summons one Guard of the Princess. At the end of the turn, she heals the one ally with the lowest HP percentage within 3 tiles of herself for 20% of her magic attack, and grants them one random level 1 buff for 2 turns. So at max level, the effect is improved to, at the start of the battle, INANNA summons one Guard of the Princess. At the end of the turn, she heals the 2 allies with the lowest HP percentage within 4 tiles of herself for 25% of her magic attack, and grants them one random level 2 buff for 2 turns. Guard of the Princess's attack and defense is increased by 15%. The skill to summon Guard of the Princess can be used an additional 2 times per battle. Alright, let's get in here and check out her skills and her talents. Let me tell you something. She's a GOAT. Goat, goat, goat. Alright. Princess's Prayer. I could skip the other one if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but yeah. Allows one ally that has already acted to act again. And grants this ally attack up 2 and magic defense up 2 for 2 turns. If the target is the Guard of the Princess, additionally heals the Guard for 60% magic attack. This is probably one of the most overpowered skills in the game. Any unit, like Barrel, somebody that has to set and cast and wait a turn, this will be a turn 1. This will allow them to do the turn 1 skill like Meteor, and so on and so forth. Grants physical defense up 2 to all allies within target location, and grants immunity to defense attribute defense lasts 2 turns. Hands down, Princess's Prayer. Alright. INANNA heals all allies within a 2-tile radius for 60% of her magic attack and dispels 2 of their debuffs. And then we have teleports the Guard of the Princess in front of INANNA and grants the Guard potential burst for 2 turns. Increases attack by 20% and defense by 40%, and grants attribute debuff. The debuff buff. When the Guard is defeated, the skill summons a new Guard of the Princess. This is an extra free unit for damage mitigation or whatever you want to do with it. For me, it's a hard Guard. Pun intended. Alright, Battlefield Trial. It decreases damage taken by 8%. For each character defeated within 5 tiles around the character, increases magic attack by 6% up to 30%. And then we have, when hit by an active single target skill, the damage taken is decreased by 30%. This effect can be activated 1 time per round. Here's the thing. I like this damage mitigation to help keep your healer alive. However, because her heals are directly affected by her magic attack skill, I like Protection of the Light. I took it. I do see Battlefield Trial being a reaction that can be utilized. My opinion, choose. Soulmate grants all allies within 3 tiles around the character co-attack and co-defense for 3 turns. For area allies, the target count for co-attack and co-defense is additionally increased by 1. Co-attack increases attack by 5% for every ally within 2 tiles up to 15%, and same thing for defense up to 40%. I like this. She's not going to be able to heal from across the map, and especially for melee-centric teams. I mean, other than like Cole and Crimson and whatnot, that are going to be all the way in their camp. I really like this skill over Light of Sanction. Deals 70% AoE damage to all enemies within 2-tile radius of the target and dispels 2 buffs. Now, I will say this though. I like Light of Sanction for PvP. I think this is going to be especially welcome to the real-time PvP that's coming out, especially for those teams that are bringing a buffer / support in. All right. So we have 2 basic attacks here. Deals 80% of magical damage and inflicts physical and magical defense down or 1 down on the target for 2 turns. Deals 80% magical damage and increases the effect of the next healing skill by 15%. Lasting 2 turns. I like this one right here. While the heal is going to be increased by 15%, the physical and magical defense down 1, excuse me, is going to benefit your entire team. Anybody that's doing damage. So armor piercing strike is what I like here. All right, increases magic defense by 30% for other allies within 2 tiles around the character. INANNA sacrifices 90% of her current HP to dispel all debuffs she gains invisibility and healing 5, and expands the range of her trait skills by 2 times. She heals all allies within the range. All effects last for 2 turns. I'm going to be honest with you. Light of the Princess is definitely my pick here. This is one of those skills where, you know, it's a oh shit, let me try to keep everybody else alive. The invisibility helps. You do Flight of the Princess and then run away so you don't get hit by AoEs. And that's what I'm looking at there. So far as gear, I had absolute dog shit and pulls for gear. But you're going to want to prioritize healing effect. And if you don't have anything with healing effect, any type of damage, well, secondary, I'd go with magic attack and any type of damage mitigation. We over here for the trinkets. Again, you're gonna want to go to. I don't think this really is going to affect her much. She's trying to heal all the units first. Anything like decreases damage, range attacks. Anything that right here. Well, no. Where's it at? There's one of them that increases healing. Or is that the? Shit. Am I thinking about the? I think I'm thinking about the tarot. But anything that increases magic attack, healing percentages, or has damage mitigation is going to be a good pick for her. Tarot. Yeah, there it is right here. Increases healing effect by 15%. I'm going to be honest with you. This right here is probably one of the best rolls you can get. I mean, you can get more magic attack, but it is going to. Well, I'd say it's the top 3 type roll. You'd want magic attack on all 3, but the HP is going to give her more survivability, and then at level 60. Increases healing effect by 15% additionally. If the target is dying, the healing effect further increases by 15%. So this is going to be huge. But again, if you don't have Mercy of the High Priestess, which they do have, pretty sure they have, yeah, see, they have, it goes through all rarities. At least it's the same healing effect. You're just, you know, losing one of the extra bonuses for the max level. So that's probably going to be her best in slot. Anyway, this is the goat of healing. You don't have her. Candlelight works pretty well too. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.